All right. Thank you very much, Ian. Well, after days of nationwide protests, folks here in the Valley are honoring the memory of George Floyd in a different way.
And by now, you know he's the black man who was killed by police in Minneapolis. And as we speak, a car march is being held to remember him, and it's wrapping up at Phoenix Police Headquarters. Let's get out to Erin. She is following this demonstration. What's happening right now? Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, we've actually moved our location to the last spot where you will see flowers kind of placed out here at Phoenix downtown police headquarters. Now, these flowers are in remembrance of George Floyd. Now, we've seen people through all over the country, all over the world, protesting, marching to honor his life and raise awareness about racial injustice. Well, that's what these group of people are actually doing, the same thing, but doing it with flowers. And they also want this to be a safe way for people to come out and support the Black Lives Matter movement. I want to go ahead and bring in Sabrina just to give us a little bit more background about it. Good morning, Sabrina.
Good morning. How are you?
I am doing well.
Good.
Sabrina, let's have you move up to the mic a little bit.
There we go.
Now tell us, what kind of sparked you guys to start this Floyd's Flower Car March?
We really wanted a peaceful way to protest, and we really wanted to make sure that we were part of the demonstration, but without having any concerns about coming out in the evening. I know we've had really 2 wonderful nights of peaceful protests here in Phoenix, and I'm so proud of the city for that. But we want to make sure that we continue to show that peaceful demonstration. I know that friends of mine have families, and they weren't sure how they could show that support. This is a way to come out early in the day and do that. We really hope people will add to our floral displays and peace and protest and find a better way and a prettier way to decorate this and to make a statement without looting, without causing any damage.
Now let's talk about the significance of the locations where you are actually laying these flowers. We're here at headquarters, but a little bit earlier we were at the George Washington Carver Museum, and you were also at the federal courthouse. Talk about those places.
So the first place that we went to, the George W. Carver old school that was there, was about segregation. And it's a beautiful place to look at and to think about the changes that we have made and how far we've come. But we also know we are not where we need to be. And so for me, in general, for all of us, we thought it was a good place to start to say we hear you and we know and we want to see that change. We then went to the federal courthouse. I'm a defense attorney. We know that changes come at the courthouse. Laws and the sentencing as far as individuals who are African American is not the same as far as how people are incarcerated at the rate per capita compared to other populations in our country. Our third location here at Phoenix PD is our effort to say we know not every cop is a bad cop, and we are proud of the fact that Phoenix PD has stood by its citizens during this, and we respect the job of law enforcement, and we know on the streets that's where the change has to start first.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. All right, guys, they do want people to join in on this movement. You can come out, bring your flowers, lay them out, and really use this as a teachable moment to go to these different places throughout the city and talk about the history and what it's going to take to bring about that change, to change the racial inequality and injustice that is happening in our country. But that's the latest here in downtown Phoenix. I'm Erin LeBeau for Arizona's Family.
Erin, that is just beautiful. I love the display and the beauty that's coming out of this and the message that people are trying to send. Thank you.